guys see me? Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I got a lot of rest. Sleep good, yes. Best thing I've seen almost all day. Let's go. I'm technically here, kinda. Wait, what? It's technically morning here. Oh, sorry, dude, I'm so tired. How are you feeling? I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Hello. Good sleep, yes. Good sleep. Long sleep. Really long sleep. How are you today? I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Just waking up right now. Can you please turn your volume up? Can you guys hear me okay? The volume's up. Had some breakfast? Not yet, no. Let me try. Um, that's as much as I can go up. That's as much as I can go up. Hey. Okay, perfect, perfect. Hello, sure, Suze. I can hear if my volume is maxed. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I turned the Wi-Fi just on. I don't know. But yeah, that's as much as I can go at the moment. I have no idea why it's low though, honestly. Did you have good dreams? I don't remember any of my dreams, to be honest. I don't. Okay, as long as you guys can hear me, perfect. A lot of topics discussed last night. Glad I watched over. Very good combos. Thank you, Jen Miller. Yeah. I felt like I needed to get that out, you know? Did you knock right out after your live? Oh yeah, right after my live, I passed out. I passed out. The volume is perfect. Okay, perfect. Great conversations last night. Yeah, good conversations last night. Wish I was live watching it. The price I paid for seeing it. I know. But it was very last minute. It was very last minute and it was very late at night. So, um, you know, that was not your fault. Not your fault. Did you even eat your hashies last night? Yes, both of them. I didn't finish my whole sausage McMuffin, but I finished half of it. Dude, the sausage McMuffin was so burnt. It was such an honest and open live. Yeah, yeah, that's what we need. I'm always open and honest. You know, I think maybe it's just getting better because I'm getting smarter, to be honest with you. and growing. Just learning a lot. Sometimes it takes tough times to learn and grow. Rita with the 5 gifted sub. Thank you so much. Dubs in the chat for Rita. Thank you. You're so tuned into yourself, and the universe blows my mind. Thank you so much, Brandon. Terry Ty with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Terry Ty. Thank you. That was a real talk last night. That's good. That's good. I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Is it snowing today? No, it's not snowing today. It's a little dark, but it's not snowing. No. You made so much sense last night. Good, good. I thought I've always made a lot of sense, but did I make just 10 times more last night, or not too sure? But that's amazing. I'm very, very happy. What's for lunch? I'm not too sure yet. I'm just letting my phone charge here for a little bit. Then see where we go right here. You're way ahead of the curve, Will. Most way longer in life come to realizations you have. Yeah, I think I've been kind of realizing. How you or to say things you did last night? Did it help you in any way to say the things you did last night? You're saying that like I said something bad last night. Did it help you to say any of the things you did? No, I'm just joking. I don't know. It just kind of sounds like that, but yeah, I guess so. I think I woke up today more like happy because it was very sorry, I'm just gonna ban this person. Yeah, or time them out. I don't like to be talked like speak up. I think that's just very rude. Yeah, I think I woke up with more of like a better realization, thinking that like just knowing I think a lot of the world is like running around and hasn't figured out a lot of the things that I figured out. Honestly, I think I think it's hard for people. I think it's very sad, honestly. So I'm very happy like where I am and kind of what I realized, and I'm very happy for you guys, most importantly, for being there with me and stuff. I can't thank you guys enough for that. Rana with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, Dubs, for Rana. Not just when I'm taking my shirt off. Just kidding. I used Rana as an example, but it wasn't personal. But Rana, thank you so much. Dubs in the chat. Thank you. You needed to get things off your chest. Makes me happy for you to protect your peace. Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing. I think with social media, like, you can tend to like try to make things like, some things I've been told so many times, Will, some things you don't have to say, like, you just keep things to yourself, blah, 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 blah. And I think it's kind of like tying your tongue in a way. I think there's really no point into not speaking your mind. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think, and you have to be careful who you're listening to tell you not to speak your mind. That's one of the biggest things. You got to be careful who you're listening to in that situation. Because do you want to take advice from that person? Like, be real with yourself. Do you want to be that person? Do you know what I mean? So you have to really be real with yourself on who you're getting advice from, Irene, thank you so much with the 5 gifted subs. Dubs in the chat, thank you so much. Dubs in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Did the birds come today? Not yet, no. Um, I think I might be able to get the caddy today. I'm not too sure, but I might be able to get the caddy today. I'm not too sure. I really don't want to Uber to go get it, so if I can get a drive there or something, that would be more ideal. But yeah, I might be getting the caddy today, which would be really freaking awesome. Really freaking awesome. 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Krista, for the 10 gifted sub. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Krista. I will drive you if you wait 5 hours. Okay, I will wait 5 hours. If you can just pick it up, grab me a Big Mac and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna say the other thing I would like. So, just to not give anyone any more ammo, I guess. So I will keep that one in. Annie with the 1 gifted sub. Thank you so much, Annie with the 1 gifted sub. Thank you so much. You're so strong and smart. I have so much respect for you. Thank you, Sharon. Honestly, thank you so much for being a top. I don't know if that's the right Sharon yet. But yeah, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for everything. It's truly, it means the world. Can you get that at the store? No, you can't. So Don's for lunch. No, definitely not Don's for lunch. I feel like I'm gonna throw up right now. I had 2 things of Coke. I had Crispers. And before you guys judge people, Sharon Holmes with 25 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Sharon Holmes. Dubs in the chat for Sharon Holmes. Thank you, thank you. Before you guys judge people, though, do realize that there is people going through a lot of stuff. Fallen Tiffy Angel with the 1 gifted. Thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you. Really realize that there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff that we don't know. Everyone in the world, every single person in the world, there's not one person not going through things. Every single person in the world is going through things. So you need to really be wary of that, and don't be hurt when people are trying to hurt you. Feel bad, and don't hurt other people. Be careful what you say to them. Don't be too hard on them. Check up on your loved ones, etc., etc. When you can, But it's not easy, bro. It's definitely not easy, bro. Sassy Cougar with the 1 gifted sub. Thank you so much, Sassy Cougar. Do you ever get Williams Cafe anymore? I don't. I actually miss that a lot right now, though. I could use a Williams Cafe smoothie. Exactly. We don't know the struggles of others. Exactly. And most people hide it, Yes, I talked to Grandpa. He's good. I haven't talked to him in a little bit, but he's good. Yeah, because if you don't live your life, you're gonna hate everybody around you. Listen, I've learned this from experience. I'm a very tough cookie that it's hard for me to hate anyone, because I love people so much. Like I'm very good like that. Teresa with the 5 gifted sub, thank you so much. But you will eventually hate, if you don't be yourself, and it's not nobody's fault. It's just, damn, like, you'll be like, why wasn't I doing what I want to do? So literally trust your instinct, be yourself. If there's things you have to let out, let it out. If there's things you get over it. But yeah, most importantly, take 1 step forward at a time. 1 step forward at a time. We're not Superman. So really take 1 step forward at a time. 1 step forward at a time. Um, yeah, because you're going to, especially with me, the more that I'm doing this and moving up in social media, the more hate that's gonna come my way. Always. Like that's just how it is. It's gonna come worse. It's gonna come from people inside my own circle, sadly. It's gonna come from people that used to be in my circle. It's gonna come from the outside world. It gets worse and worse and worse. So yeah, keep blocking that out. Exactly. Block and bless. That's a perfect thing to say. Just block it out. Like move on, move forward. Don't engage with things that are just to bring you down, you know? If there's ever a serious problem that you have to deal with, trust me, you will have to deal with it. So do not let any hater make you take up any space in your head. You know, if someone's in the hospital or like there's a health problem, there's a law problem, anything that's actually serious, you will have to deal with it, and it won't be on social media. Let me tell you that for free. It's gonna be in real life. It's gonna be in real life. So do not focus on petty things that you don't need to focus on, like social media haters, anything like that. It's literally like very pointless. Bond Loper with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, Bond Loper. Dubs in the chat. Life is short. What are we talking about? Yeah, life is short, exactly. What are we talking about? Exactly. Honestly. Can you play baseball or basketball or baseball? Yeah, I could play both. I just deleted Twitter completely ages ago. That helped a lot. Nice. I don't have time for BS. Say a prayer when the haters hate. Yeah, exactly. Again, following God, great thing as well. Saying prayers, being the bigger person. It's a good way to be the bigger person at the end of the day. Grotto Girls with the 5 gifted sub. Thank you so much, Grotto Girls. Thank you. People use being in the public eye as an excuse that it's okay to cut them up. It's never okay. True, Krista. And I think I will. Wills Barbie, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Wills Barbie. I think one day I will advocate, or whatever it means, towards like helping social media creators, maybe. I don't know for sure. I think there's a lot of, with social media, I think there's a lot of new rules that need to be put in play. I think there needs to be more people like getting the right support through that. I think there needs to be more social media police in a way. I think people should be getting in trouble for hateful speech, like for sure, like literally like court. Like get it, honestly, I really do. I think it's just a new thing. I think it's very easy for people to sit behind the camera and literally make people want to kill themselves, let's say. Let's go to that extreme. But not in person, so they feel like it's not real when it is 100% real. But I think like as you let the world change, more things will kind of go into play like that, and then you can kind of join whatever, or if you come up with an idea, you start to work on that idea. But it would kind of come when it's ready to come and play, you know. But yeah, you'd kind of have to wait, of course, and whatever, like when the timing's right. But yeah, I think going kind of down that road, because it's very, 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 very horrible. Very horrible. I think if you take time out of your day to write anything hateful that is very malicious, I think you should 150% have the rights to back it up. I think, and if you don't back it up with what you're saying, I think that should be a fine. Honestly, I think if you don't back up what you're saying, I think that should be a fine. Honestly, because it's so easy for people to say just random things that they know it's hurting people, but they're just like, oh, like I'm just saying what but it's literally 100% just bullshit and bullying. Um, and I think people should be more careful with their words. 100% free speech, but you can also free speech um, being a nicer person, or if you really believe something, yeah, you free speech it. This was what you say, but there's just too many people that should save their thoughts for their journal so they can go get some therapy and maybe get off the drugs, like the serious drugs. And yeah, I think there's a ton of people that should do that. Rita with the one gifted sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dubs in the chat. I know you don't agree with it, but indifference is the best answer. I know you don't agree with it. Um, I don't know what you mean. Marcy with the 5 gifted sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Marcy, with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Marley, with the 5 gifted subs. W, thank you so, so much. Thank you, thank you. Bullies bully behind the screen but would never face in the real world. Well, that's the thing. It's just so easy to write things and like do those things, but um, you know. And don't get me wrong, they might do that in the real world as well. But I think um, that's just horrible. Like this person, mock my box, right? What about the creators that bash any hurtful things to their fans? Um, I think that if you're talking about me, I think that everything that I've done was in self defense. Talking about, like, this is my life. So if you are in my life and you have an issue with how I said something to you or got mad at you, and I know who you are, you're probably Mustang Girl. Like, I've seen you. You're just a horrible, horrible. The things you say is horrible. Um, but everything that I've said was out of, this is my life, one. So you can leave my life. It's basically like my house. You know, I'm saying things in my house. And it's all for usually self-defense. Saying what I think. I'm not going to anybody saying bad things, you know? Like, I'm not going out of my way to say bad things. This is literally my life. Like, I'm not going into other people's life and bashing them. I'm not assaulting people. I'm not terrorizing people. Like, none of that. If I have something to say and I say something by mistake, that is just out of me being on my live, being very intentional, and dealing with a lot of things coming at me at once. So yeah, if you didn't like it, you can leave and not make 100 fake accounts and cry about it your whole entire life. And most things I say are just very true. Like if I say, honestly, you need to get over yourself, you are 50 years old acting like a 20-year-old by being very rude in my life, I think that's just a normal kind of thing to say, honestly. I don't think it's me making fake accounts of a Mustang with a girl in it. I don't think it's making, yeah, we don't even have to go there, but I think you know exactly what I mean. So, yeah. I'm not Mustang Girl. True. I will, because I've seen you said a lot of like horrible things. Um, it's it isn't always about sex, blah blah blah. So I am gonna ban you. But yeah, I think you are. I think all the haters are basically kind of the same people. I've seen a lot of people like it's you apologized, and that I've apologized multiple times, and for me to go on and see things like that, it is absolutely brutal. And I'm being honest, it is only the only reason these people are coming out like that is for attention. It is so embarrassing that they think that the right attention is to chirp a 24-year-old on the internet all day, every day, and say just and believe just brutal lies and talk about it and post about it. And that is insane. Like, am I going and posting videos and saying, hey, Mustang girl, you fucking biatch? Am I doing that? Am I taking time out of my day to do things like that? Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. So it's the intention. It's the intention. It's nothing else. It's we all see the haters' intentions. The intention is what it is. My intention was never to be like that. So it is about the intention, and you know who knows the intention? The motherfucking judge. The motherfucking judge. He sees the intention. So, hasta motherfucking la vista, baby. Hasta motherfucking la vista, baby. And a 24-year-old chirps his elders, that's when it happens. Yeah, you're calling her that, you have, and worse, and apologize. I don't get what they're saying. Yeah, I don't really know what's worse, like what I've said. I probably said, yeah, some worse, like at the top of my head, just being like, oh, what a F and B, or I don't know, she's like this, but it's just all in self-defense of just having an argument on my live. When you're arguing on live and you say something and then you say, I'm sorry about it, that is just an easy mistake. That's just in the moment pressure. But to be dedicating your life to making fake accounts and commenting under social media things, bashing a creator, that shows that you do not have the right intentions. You're not doing anything good with your life. You're just leaving garbage for people to see the garbage. Just garbage. It's all garbage. You're not even writing anything nice about people. You're just garbage. But no, don't get me wrong. You do balance it out, because you try to balance your horrible intentions, which is even worse. It's even worse that you're trying to balance out that life. Like, honestly, it's even worse. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is the only way to tell you I think you're a nice guy and a nice person. Scan me in your name. He has a voice notes. Oh my gosh. And he has latest stuff of you trying to get me to send money for a plane. He is very good letting you know. God bless to tell you here, but you should know. Thank you. I'm sorry about that, but you should also let us know who the account is. I'm sorry to say this, but you should not come in here and just throw that at us without telling us who the guy is so we can report him. But I really do appreciate that, and I'm very sorry that happened to you. But you really should come in and say what that is, like who is the person doing that, so we know and we can ban him. Self-defense from haters is what has to happen. Oh yeah, because people come in with intentions to talk with their friends in the group chat and pick on you, and it's constant picking. So for a creator to speak up because he's mad or something is not the end of the world, because we can't see who you are fully. We don't know. We're giving you the benefit of the doubt for opening up. We're opening up everything online, being ourselves. We don't see all of that. We're just being ourselves. So for you to try to pick something out of someone and then they get mad and then you say, oh my gosh, he said that, poor me, shows everyone who you are. And if you if you want to fight about that, we can definitely fight about that in a good way. Whatever way you want, we can go right to the end of it. And I'm telling you, you will lose 150%. You will definitely lose 100%. Because I know. Honestly, I know what I've been through. I have documents of everything. I know the people that hurt me. I know what they say. I have screenshots of everything. I have people that will back me up. Tons of people. So I know. Making fun of others behind struggles, fakes the profile, freedom of speech anywhere in the world. Making fun of others, people's struggles behind a fake profile is not just expressing an opinion or freedom of speech in anywhere in the world. Making fun of other people's struggles behind a fake profile is not just expressing an opinion or freedom of speech anywhere in the world. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, so now we know that person's a hater. Perfect. One sec, let me answer this. No, you said cunt. Yeah, I can say cunt. For sure. I can say dick. I can say cunt. Yeah, for sure. You're a cunt. Yeah. That's an opinion. It's an impulsive opinion on my life. That was cunty. That was a cunt thing to say. Yeah. To Mustang and called her other things and apologized. Not just, and apologized. You said it yourself. Never got my apology, ever. They start, like, Angel or whatever. She's, like, calling herself Angel and still chirping me and saying, it's just horrible what they're doing. They're totally bullying, and I have screenshots of everything. Not just her and a lot of others. This is why you lost 90% of your followers. The thing is I've always knew you were a hater, by the way. You were like you come in and I've always known you were a hater. But I didn't lose 90% of my fans, so I don't know who the social media expert is. Is it you or is it me? So if you really want to know, maybe you should ask the social media expert, the guy with 2.2 million followers that still gets hundreds and hundreds of thousands of likes and views on some of his videos. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. And if you want to ask me, I'll tell you exactly. So in the social media game, what goes up must come down. It depends how long, but that's how it goes. And especially at 21 years old, it goes down and then it goes back up. If you watch any single person's success, they're like, oh, I remembered him from this show. Oh, now he's in this movie. He's huge. That's kind of that's what it is. That's what it is. So, no, I didn't lose 90%. I still have all of it, all of the followers. You're bound to not have all the views that came in for me watching lip singing. All I was doing was lip singing. So you're bound to lose those followers, to lose those viewers, because I'm not just a lip singer. So people came in for the hype, but then people stayed for who I am, right? Same story, you know you are wrong, but you won't admit it. Oh, so now we know exactly who you are. I'm so happy that you just expressed yourself, because I was giving you a benefit of the doubt, and now you're gonna leave my live and I'll never see you again. And I'm so happy that you expressed yourself. I guess it takes tough conversations to get the realness out of people. So take care, take care of yourself. I won't be having this nonsense in my life, because it's just not real. It's just not real. That's the thing. It's just to throw things at people, because it's just not real. So, take care. Calling somebody a cunt, this is what the generation needs to realize. This is what the world needs to realize. Calling someone a cunt and calling someone a grifter, scammer, piece of shit, liar are two different things. Get that out of your head. Get that out of your head. They were constantly reporting my page. I ended up getting banned. Yeah, they do that all the time. Jen Miller with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. 100%. If you guys actually think, nobody actually gets that mad about like being called a cunt, being called a bitch, being called a dick. Like it that you hear that every single day. It's like it's just coming out of people's assholes. Like, what does cunt mean? Vagina? You have a vagina? Okay. Are you sad about being a woman? Does it hurt? Like, I don't understand. What was the offense? Like, I'm sorry though. I said sorry. You know? It's way different than going on someone's full personality, who they are and what they're doing. It's 10 times different. 10 times different. 10 times. And when you're finding your purpose, some people are going to come and go. The people that stay. Yeah, especially finding your purpose, exactly. Like, you're finding your purpose, right? So you're bound to lose it. No, you shouldn't even, I don't take that person, I don't get offended easily. It's not even about getting offended easily. It's just, you should not take things like that personal at all. And if you do, then that's just sad for you. Honestly, if someone said, like, I've been called a dick before on a guy's live. He said, "Oh, what a dick," or something. I forget what it was. Yeah, I was kind of mad or whatever, but I didn't go and make fake accounts about him and say, "This guy's a freaking loser, blah, 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 blah." I'm not that hurt. It was a feeling. It was whatever. He's not coming to my house and trying to ruin me or anything. Good for you, Anna. Good for you. That's awesome. You can call me anything if you know you are. Why should it bother you? Sad people are so insecure. Yeah. 2.3 million followers. Yes, 2.3 million followers. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge accomplishment, honestly. They can call you every name in the book, then get pressed when you say, yeah, exactly. They can harass you all day. They can do it subconsciously. And then once you say that, they try to ruin your career. That's like you getting in a fight with your mother and you saying that, and then her grounding you, but then use the grounding into full abuse and like the worst thing you can ever think about. That's what it is. Guess different perspectives, but the words don't bother me. I don't take it personally. I don't know what you're talking about. Honestly, I don't like with different perspectives with what, I don't know. I just know I am 150% right about what I'm saying. 1,000% right. I'm not saying that cunt is a good word to use at all. I don't think that is nice at all. But I'm 100% right about what I was saying. I wasn't just saying that cunt is not a good word. So please hear what I'm really saying and not half what I'm saying. It's pretty, yeah. I don't like cutting anyone down, but it's not my life and I'm not 24. Not sure what you're saying. Sorry. William, I have been impressed with the amount of grace you show others when they come to poke at you. Yeah, thank you. You know, I'm glad you guys noticed that, and I know you guys noticed that. Some of you, not all of you. But yeah, thank you for the ones who've noticed that, because I do take a lot of crap, and for me to freak out and then people use it against you, but all people, when you're doing better in life, people use things against you. Mary is a beauty with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Dubs in the chat. Thank you, Mary. They just nitpick to be seen. If they're so bothered, why are they here? Like, do they really care about your fans? They hate us. Yeah, no, I've heard multiple times they say they hate it and they hate the whole thing. There's even people in this chat right now that hate it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like fuck isn't a good word. Sometimes they use it. Exactly. Like you can say fuck this, and someone will say, hey, that's not a nice attitude towards it. And you're like, man, I just had to get it out. I was pissed. It is what it is. You know? Disney Mama. Remember, I got in kind of a thing with her? Guess what? We are great friends. We are great friends. We talked on the phone, had a good conversation. These are real people. We're not making fake accounts and crying about it. We are good. You know, I would love to do that with every single one of them. You guys seen me, even me and that angel girl. We had a conversation, and then she was being rude, and then I was being rude, and then I said, hey, listen, I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry though, there's no offense, but I'm backing myself up. She never gave me any credit. None. None, no credit. I saw her on a fake account saying a bunch of crap about me. And I forgot about her. I moved on from the situation. I said, Angel, nice name. Gave her so much grace. Stephanie with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Dubs in the chat, Stephanie. Honestly. Then she went and talked for 2 hours on Twitter about it. Exactly. Like I gave her like a ribbon or something, and she ran to like go tell her posse. It's the most crazy thing I've ever seen, but I don't know. It is what it is. I really have sympathy for those people in the way of just like I hope you can figure that out because I don't know. You know, like it's true though. I am literally here. You know, I'll get in a little bit of an argument. I'll be like, I don't agree with how this person's talking to me. Of course, I'm not going to be walked all over. But then when it comes to a point that I have to, but when it comes to like, oh, you know what, this is getting too much, I say sorry. I know when it's getting too much, and I say, and I will sit there and talk, and I'll say, hey, how you doing? Like, you good? I'll be nice. We can talk. If she wanted to, hey, can you give me a call? Like, seriously, I really want, and it was genuine. You know, I'm the type of guy to pick up that genuine call. That's the kind of guy I am. That is the kind of guy I am. You know? Yes, I am the better person, 100%. I hope you're joking, Jilly, because I'm always nice to you. Yes, some of the things and I haven't shouted at you. I haven't shouted at you, Jill. I say things. Okay, you're just joking. I say things that I feel, but I'm not saying you fucking. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. It might seem like that because I'm such a strong, freaking big beauty. So it might seem like, damn, that was a lot of power that came at me. Yeah, sorry, I got a lot of power. I got a lot of power. A lot of power. Um, Not my fault. Just got a lot of power. Got a lot of smarts. Got a lot of good looks. Got a lot of all of the above. I got basically everything into one. So, yeah, I'm a pretty strong person. So, sorry that it kind of shits on your pancakes sometimes. But you know what? You've been turding all over the place, and sometimes it needs to be dropped to a, it needs to be dropped. Yeah, 100%, 100%. It's 100%. And people don't like the confidence. There's people that throws things all over the place. They just throw things at you because they do not like the confidence, and it just shows who they really are. Honestly, you know, um, it just shows who they really are. It honestly does. I don't mean to toss when somebody annoys you. Um, I think how you're handling this combo right now shows strength and growth. Yeah, always growing. Um, always, always. I think a lot of the time I've been like catering to a lot of people to show my niceness, and I think that has came to an end. I'm done with the catering for sure because it's just pointless and people don't really appreciate it as much as we think. It must be exhausting to always have on guard, knowing who's real and who's fake. Oh yeah, it's definitely exhausting. Um, think about Donald Trump. I'll use him for an example. Buddy got shot in the ear 2 times. Do you think it's easy for Donald Trump to wake up every morning and stand on his 2 feet? No. He has a lot of people that want him dead, basically. So it's definitely hard the higher you go. That's just life. There's a lot of what with more love becomes more hate, you know? Kathy with the 1 gifted sub. If you don't want to think about Donald Trump, JJ, just don't talk about it. This is my live again. Kathy with the 1 gifted sub, thank you so much. Dubs in the chat for Kathy, thank you so much. Seriously, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything about it. Thank you. I think I put up with a lot of that, trying to bend over backwards for a lot of people, and it's just not nice for me. And it makes me end up saying someone's a cunt or something. And I don't mean that at all. So let's stay away from that. Mary18 baby girl with the 5 gifted sub, thank you so much. Mary18 baby girl. Seeing your confidence, giving more confidence, that makes sense. Yes, of course, that's good. That's usually how it goes, you know? Nothing but respect for you. Thank you so much. We got almost 400 people in here. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Easy to fix things. Other fans can be awful. Experience. Easy to fix things with you. Yeah, easy to fix things with me. Exactly. I'm a pretty good guy, you know. But good guys can get mad as well. You know, Matt Rife put that freaking brutal thing on the internet saying this is for the people that are hating with the helmets or whatever, and I won't get into that, but like, you know, he got a lot of hate from that. But you know, it was out of anger. He was getting a lot of hate. A lot of people were chirping him, and it takes a lot out of you sometimes, you know. But for people to hold that against you, like it's their freaking finally, oh my god, he said something, yeah, like it's really weird. It's actually, those people should be locked up in jail. Honestly, I honestly can't believe society is letting that happen. And don't you worry, I will fight for my right till the day I die. I will never, ever, ever, ever hide. Ever, ever, ever. You'll have to kill me. You'll have to kill me. Or lock me up or whatever it is. But I will never, ever hold back from who I am. It's just who I am, honestly. I don't know why it's who I am, but it's literally just who I am. I think it's everything I've been through. It seems with the new TikTok you seem more comfortable. Yeah, I don't really look at it too much, you know. I don't even use the new TikTok. I don't know why people are really... I told you guys before that it was just a second account. I wasn't making a new TikTok to hide from my other TikTok. It was just... To be honest, I couldn't log into my TikTok because I didn't want to call Bill and bug him. So I just quickly signed up on my phone for the new TikTok. It sent a code. Like, it was not anything to it. It wasn't. It was just nothing. And I just made it something, in a way. It was literally nothing. Williams fan forever with the 10 gifted subs. No, honestly. And people, like, go so hard on that. Like, I've seen even haters say about it. They're like, yeah, like, oh my god, he's bad. Like, I just don't even understand it. I can't even fathom it. They're trying to hold on to every one of my moves, and they don't even know my moves. So it's a compliment, actually. Williams fan forever with the 10 gifted sub. Thank you so much. Dubs in the chat for Williams fan forever. Thank you so much. No, I don't even pivot. I just do me. I don't even pivot. I actually just, I walk pretty straight. Sometimes I do things for my convenience in the moment. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm not even keeping them guessing though. I'm not that type of person, I swear. I am so open and honest. I'm not the type of person to keep people guessing and keep people wondering. I just don't do that. I literally don't do that. I'll never really understand how people can live like that. Honestly, I think it's a brutal way to live. I think it's very hiding and you're not really fooling anybody. It's very, I honestly don't, I don't think it's, I just really don't. I don't think it's a good way. Sassy, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, Sassy. The thing is, why the fuck are they caring about you? Yeah, no, I have no idea. We've been asking that for 4 years. I don't know. It's very, very, well, we kind of came to a conclusion, maybe obsession, but either way, you know, let's say like I hurt them in some way. I said something they don't believe. Why would you bug that? Why wouldn't you just move on and fix something that you believe? Why would you try to tear somebody down? You know the saying, to get to the top, you don't tear your neighbor's house down? There's people that do that. There's people that tear the neighbor's house down to make their house look bigger. That's just how it is. Instead of just building on your own house, doing it the right way, it's pretty brutal. But it's an obsession. It's weird. My sweetie with the 5 gifted sub. Thank you so much. Dubs in the chat for my sweetie. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. I would never fathom it. And it goes right to the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So I think they're trying to make something right out of 2 wrongs. And to gain any sort of movement, you need a positive and a negative. You can't have, well, I guess that's why they're gaining movement, because I'm the positive and they're the negative, and you guys are just getting me more famous, so thank you. You are young, you have the right to make mistakes and apologize. Why does everyone think they have the right to judge you so harshly? Yeah, of course, everyone has the mistake. Like, what are you talking about? Every single person. You guys make mistakes every day. You guys just hide it behind the screen. Let's be real. You guys make mistakes on the road. You guys say some brutal things. We all do. Every single person. At 50. So everybody. Every single person. So it's not something to be so, like, obsessed with. That's what I'm trying to get at. People try to be, it makes me realize though, people be obsessed with the little things, so then they can hide their real problems. That's it. Holy, thanks for giving me a lot of wisdom on that. Thank you. Jen Eagle, who soars with the 1 gifted sub. Thank you so much, Jen Eagle, who soars. Thank you. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I've always known that. But yeah. I make mistakes on a daily basis. Yeah, but the bottom line is just leave people alone, just mind your own business and be a good person. Jules with the 50 subs. You guys are going absolutely crazy today, guys. Honestly, I did not expect this. But Jules, thank you so much for the 50 gifted sub. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Holy moly. It's maturity too. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I've been pretty, crazy on the net saying, swearing and saying. But I'm an 18 plus live. So I have all older people in my life. So we're allowed to really say, sexual things. We're allowed to be sexual. There's people on OnlyFans on here teasing their viewers. You can do whatever you want. I'm an 18 plus live. You can say whatever you want. Can you bully and be mean? No. Does it happen once in a while? People get in arguments and say mean things? Happens, yes. Do you keep doing it? No. You learn from your mistake and you keep moving forward. But you're allowed to say things, joke around, It's 18 plus. If you don't want to be here and say this is weird, this guy keeps saying pull the goalie, then you leave, right? But this is my life. This is my humor. It can seem gross to some people, but that's my humor. I have dark humor, very dark humor. If you ever watch comedians, they say some brutal things that's racist and even worse than being sexual, saying, oh, pull the goalie, jerk off 10 times a day. It's jokes. People say crazy things. Will Ferrell or Tommy Boy said crazy things. It's just how it is. So if you don't like it, you move on. This is who I am. I don't understand. I think it's just because most people are trying to fit in with society. A lot of people. And they just take it out on me because they're so used to trying to fit in with society. I'll tell you one thing, honey. There's no such thing as fitting in with society. It's too multi. It's too everywhere. There's no fitting in with society. You need to fit in with yourself. You need to fit in with yourself. You need to be respectful to society, meaning follow the rules, follow the law. Yes, you need to follow the law. Of course, you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to steal. You don't want to bully. You don't want to all of those things that are just not good things to do to people. Of course. That's obvious. But am I going in other people's lives and calling people name? Am I calling names out? Maybe once in a while when I feel like it needs to be said, but I'm not going and saying this person's brutal, what a piece of everyone go on So Sweet's page and call her a frickin' cunt right now, fuck her. No, that would be bullying, but that's what the haters on Twitter are doing. They're making group chats, they're coming together, they're making ideas behind the scenes, and they're going up and doing it. For me, it's all just coming off of me, saying what I believe, seeing what I see. You know what I mean? There's a big difference. Maurice Gritz with the 10 gifted sub, thank you so much. And Chanel with the 1 gifted sub, thank you so much. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. JJ, I understand the thing is the word cunt, it's became trigger word beyond other than cuss words, but JJ, am I saying that saying cunt is a good thing? Please tell me right now, did I say that it was a good thing? First, I'll just ask that. Anonymous with the 10 gifted subs, thank you so much. I'll just ask the chat that. Did I ever say that that was a good thing? No, I've never said it was a good thing. Never. So I'll block you, Tiffany, Angel. Time you out. Because no, I never, ever. You're lying now. I've never, ever said that it was a good thing. Ever. Ever. Never. No. So, why are we on that? And that's all I'll say for now. I don't really have to go too much into it because I'll leave it like that. Because I never said it was a good thing to go call people cunt, especially women. No, of course not. That's not a nice thing. Does Gordon Ramsay say it? A lot. Does he regret it? Yeah. He doesn't like freaking out on people. But he's definitely said it before. Yeah, we've all said it. So, it's a lot of people, I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm just saying a lot of people need to grow up. You know, and stop trying to bring people down and stuff when they need to look at themselves. Dude, listen.
You're a first class cunt. Fuck off, will you?
Like, that's horrible, right? Like, we're all like, holy moly, but we're still laughing and being like, hey, like, he said it out of anger. Like, if Gordon...
I'm a firm believer starting the first service.
If Gordon Ramsay said... If Gordon Ramsay was making fake accounts and hating, then yeah, it's different. Like, we'd look at Gordon Ramsay like, what a weirdo. Why is he doing stuff like that? But he just said it because he was in the moment. He was angry. You know? Yeah, I really can't believe I'm even explaining myself right now. I feel like sometimes, like, I can't believe it. I honestly can't. Sometimes I can't tell if it's a waste of my time, but obviously it's not because this is my thing. No, no worry, JJ. I'm just saying. Ish, buddy. Can we go get my car? Okay. So what time do you think? Okay. Okay, bye. I'm just on live. Okay, bye. Marianne with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. One sec. My dad's off work. That's so beauty. Caddy, baby. I'm so excited, guys. I suggest to change the topic. That was really funny, Kiki. It sounds like we're in court right now. I know. I'm sorry it sounds like that. I never wanted it to be like this. I never thought it would be like this, but this is just how I guess things go sometimes. Can we agree that making fun of anyone's appearance is not acceptable? Yes, I agree, Elizabeth, honestly. And I feel like you've been a little bit of a hater recently. And I'm sorry that you have to be like that. But yeah, to be honest, I think, no, it's not acceptable. But I think that if I am mad and someone's saying something that makes me mad, and I say, you look like Mr. Clean, and you're chirping me about modeling, I think that's not a big deal. I think if you're coming at me saying something, I think that's just self-defense. You know, this guy's saying, hey, you suck at modeling. And I say, well, real shit, you look like Mr. Clean. So I don't know why I would get advice from you. It's just being real with it. It's being real. So yeah, I don't think it's acceptable to go up to random people and say, hey, you look like Mr. Clean, you loser. No, I don't think that's right. But I think if someone came up to me and says to me, you're never gonna make it as a model, or where's your modeling contract? And I say, listen, Joe, or listen, whoever, take a look in the mirror. You don't look very good yourself, so I think you should be the last person to tell me about modeling. I think that's just being real. Honestly, I really do. I really do. I don't know, I feel weird vibes from you, OBW Elizabeth. I'm being honest. I really genuinely do. I genuinely do. And I'm sorry that we have to feel like that, or I have to feel like that, but I genuinely do. And I recently have it. I'm sorry if I hurt you in any way. I hope you know that was never my intention. It's getting to where we can't even joke anymore. Yeah, but it's not even like I was joking. Like, yeah, there's some people chirping me about my modeling that look ugly. Straight up, in my eyes, like, they look ugly. Is that bad to have an opinion on what's ugly and what's not? No, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. You can say whatever you want, especially in my live if you're here. If that hurts you, then don't come in my live. Straight up. Yeah, even saying, well, you misunderstand me, I'm always on your side, but I'll be quiet. I never told you to be quiet, you know? I just don't really like the attitude, honestly. I'm not really feeling it. But yeah, do you. What time are you getting the caddy? My attention subject. I am getting the caddy like in 15 minutes. I'll be going. Yeah, soon. If someone's coming at you, you have every right to respond. Exactly. If someone's coming at me, I have every right to respond. And if that was more brutal, then that's like saying, like, that's like someone stabbing you and then not thinking that they're gonna, like, they have the chance to get killed from stabbing you. And then being like, man, I only stabbed you. And then you're like, well, you could have killed me. It's the same thing. It's like, you can't hit and not expect to be hit in any way, you know? You just can't. Like, It's the same thing as, like, you see comedians, they chirp all the time. They're like, man, look at this. And we're a right to our opinion. At the end of the day, we have every right to our opinion. Every single right, especially when you're in your own home. You're on your own life, you know? But there's a difference between having an opinion and me making a fake account of the guy that looks like Mr. Clean and saying, LOL, look how ugly this guy is. He's bald. LOL, what a loser. Look at him, guys. Look at him. That's harassment. That's totally different than having an opinion. So there you go. Will, what word gives you the ick? I'm not too sure. I think there's a lot of words that give me the ick, but I'm not too sure. I don't ever really feel ick too much. I don't even like thinking about it, ick. Honestly, I don't. Can I get a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Deb. Happy birthday. Moist. Ew, yeah, moist is not a good one. Moist is not a good one. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot. Yeah, moist. Oof. Your house, your rules. Okay, but it's different, Mandy. Like, it's not like, I feel like a lot of people just don't understand some things, and it drives me AWOL. No, if I was in my house, I can't abuse my goddamn kid. That's illegal. So it's not your house, your rules, but there's a difference between saying an opinion and abusing somebody. There's a difference between telling your kid that I don't think you're ever going to make the NBA, honestly, because you just don't have the height for it, than saying, you'll never make the NBA, you loser. Yeah, ha ha ha. There's a difference. Like, I don't understand why people aren't grasping that. It drives me AWOL. AWOL. It's like you're against me in a way. Like, what's going on? Like, figure it out for me then, for yourself. Like, figure it out, honestly. Can I get a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Whitey. Happy birthday. It was past Friday the 13th. Oh, wow. Nice. It's the intent too, 100%. The intent's number one. If your intention's to if your intention is to get a creator to say you're good looking, or if your intention is to get yourself to say you're good looking, there's two different intents. One's right, one's wrong. Why is it wrong to try to get another person to say you're good looking? Because you can't try to do anything. People are changing every day. People like what they like. People, like, you can't force things upon other people. You just do what you love for you. That would make a better world. That would make a better world, for sure. I've always said intent is so much more important. And then with that, just having respect for your neighbor, you know, it would definitely make a better world. Christmas is almost here. Yes, Christmas is almost here. Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be a nice break. And then New Year's will be sick as well. So sweet with the 3 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Your frustrations are similar to mine. Yeah. Alright guys, my dad is here, so I might as well get off now and get going. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Seriously, it means the world to me. Stay strong. Fuck everyone else. Like, if you're doing you and they have a problem with that, then they can take a hike. And that's advice for every single one of you guys. Be yourself. Be the good person that you are. Be confident in your opinions and don't back down. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Bye, guys.